How is everyone doing? Hope you're having a good one. Got another Dokkan showcase for you here today. EZAs for the AGL ZAMASU Tech Transforming Trunks, Intamai, and Gowasu and ZAMASU have dropped on Global and JP. They dropped late last night around like 3 a.m. Was able to farm them up, get them ready for the showcase today. So we're going to be hopping into the Red Zone Cellmax event and just, really just seeing how strong this guy is. I do think he is very, 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 very good. And he's going to be a huge buff for ZAMASU. Just because ZAMASU, despite how good he is, the only glaring thing about him right now is that he just does not have any other Realm of God characters who can really just withstand any of the strong bosses on his team. Like the Int LR Fusion ZAMASU would have been good, but they don't link up together, so it's a little rough. But we're going to quickly go over his details before we hop into the event, and I'll talk about each transformation he has when the transformation happens. So base ZAMASU, Realm of Gods, 170%, Stream Class, 3 key, and 130 total stats. It's 140 to attack and defense, 2 key to all extreme class allies, reduces damage by 40%, very good, covers 10 HP at the start of turn, recovers 20 HP at the end of turn. This is powerful. Very shocking that they gave him a lot of HP recovery because they're very, picky about HP recovery. And then we can transform into Fusion ZAMASU at the start of the third turn. All right. This time I remembered to turn the sound on, so if there's any intros, I shall play them. But I do think there is. Yeah, there is a couple. All right, we have a pretty okay opening rotation here. We got the two ZAMASUs here. What? Okay, so we got the double lead on one turn. That's a little rough. This sucks. Piccolo Jr. in slot 7. It's really rough. Don't want to float the showcase unit off. We'll just leave him here. We'll leave him here. So he starts off as 193. The big thing about this guy is in his first form, he does not have big bad bosses, but he transforms so freely that it's not the biggest issue in the world. So you're usually fine. And usually the rotation I'm going to run with these guys is him with the new LR merge ZAMASU. Ooh, 4 mil, not bad. His base form, his first form is not the best, but he does stack on his super attack. I can see how much. I forgot to read that out. He raises defense and greatly lowers enemy defense. Yeah, but this guy's pretty good. I did a little bit of testing just by myself late last night, and I was pretty impressed about the numbers he got to. And I think though his role is pretty cool because he sits in slot 2 stacking up for most of the fight next to LR merge ZAMASU. And then by the time you get to the very, very end, he's at such a high defensive level with the damage reduction that he can just sit comfortably in slot 1. Oh. I did wish that intro was just a little bit better. It is what it is though. But yeah, this guy just, once he gets stacked up enough, he gets to such a high defensive level that he's just not going to take damage. Because his final form, you're most likely not going to transform into that a lot, just because in his second form, his Fusion ZAMASU form, he's just going to continue to stack. And it just seems more beneficial to let him stack up to get just the higher and higher defensive levels. But yeah, he's very good. Very happy that they did him justice, just because we really need more buffs for the Realm of God villains. just for Zamasu and L Armored Zamasu's teams to just get powerful. So I am hoping for part 2 that we get a like Carnival LR Rose, and then they're probably going to EZA the int transforming Rose, as well as the what should I call it, the int Rose Goku Black LR. Yeah, I couldn't think of it. All right, so this is going to be a pretty good turn here. So he's at 225. His link set is Nightmare, Fuse Fighter, Big Bad Bosses, Godly Power, Dismal Future, Fear and Faith, and Fierce Battle. So he has everything here active but Fear and Faith. So we can take a look real quick at his details. So he gets Key 2, and 150 to attack and defense. Still gives the 2 key to extreme class allies. Now his damage reduction is up to 50%. This is a huge like increase, because going from 40 to 50, just the increments of 10% damage reduction is really what's going to make the difference between how tanky he truly is. He also gets an additional 50% attack when performing a super, launches an additional super attack within the same turn after receiving attack. This is pretty interesting because it like incentivizes you to put him in Salt on, but you don't have to. But I definitely think it, depending on the stage of the fight, you can definitely do it. Covers 10% HP when HP is 90% or less. Very good. Covers another 10 HP at the end of the turn every time the character receives an attack 5 or more times in battle. And then now he's at to just raise his attack and defense. So this is like a 20%, I believe, raise compared to the 30% that he got when he was in his base form. So just like a slight differentiation in his stacking, but still very, very powerful. So he's at 292 at the start of turn here. Since he's going to receive an attack here, he's going to be able to do 2 super attacks, which also will likely proc his Hidden Potential Edition super. So he's at 7.2, not bad. This is his first stack, so he's just going to keep getting stronger as the fight continues to go on. The second super attack is up to 7.4, okay? And he can still do 1 more, so like the most he can do in a turn is 3. And like that would just be good to get that like every turn. It's because he would just stack up more and more. We did get the Hidden Potential super. That's fine, that's fine. But I can show you guys my build. I went for my AGL Zamasu. My AGL Zamasu is at 90%. I'm really sad. I was hoping to get it at Rainbowed, just so I could put like Rainbowed in the title, but it's fine. I'm 1 away. I'll get it eventually. But mine's at 90%. I have a pretty balanced build on him. I went for a lot of additional, but I also put a pretty healthy amount of dodge in him just because I really wanted to build him defensively as well. Just because I feel like that's what I'm going to mostly prioritize with him, is just being a defensive tank towards the end of the fight. So it's just having that extra little bit of dodge just really helps him out. So once there we go. I can show y'all the build now. So my boys got 17 additional and about 16 dodge. Pretty balanced build. You can definitely do whatever build you like. I definitely think going like full additional, full dodge, additional and dodge is definitely like the very optimized way to go. Just because it really allows you to stack up more. Because if you get the Hidden Potential Edition super in his base form, it's really going to increase his stats when he goes into Fusion Zamasu. Really up to you, your character, build him however you like, but that's just my recommendation. On this next turn, we're going to finally get the LR Merge Zamasu and AGL Zamasu together. So annoying that we got double lead on the second rotation. So here we're able to transform into his next state. I'm not going to do it. So he's up to 383 here. This is with 50% damage reduction, so I am going to put him in slot 1. Because I want him to get stacked up just more. It is his showcase. Usually I wouldn't put him in slot 1 until like towards the end of the fight. but I don't think he'll take damage from this guy at all. So he's at 7.6. His damage isn't ever going to be like the super craziest in this form, because a lot of his damage just come from his final form, which you can definitely pop, because he will be fine defensively towards the end of the fight with all those stacks. Damn, we're not getting the hidden potentials. Oh, how much is this gonna do? Oh, he just dodged it. That's why you do the full dodge build right there, or at least give him a decent amount of dodge. That's 16 dodge right there. That's pretty good. Pretty good. We love to see it. We love to see it. I do think I will cut real quick to when we have ZAMASU back on the next rotation. We're gonna look at his defense, let him stack up a little bit more, and then I think we might transform into his next form. All right, so we are back. So ZAMASU's up to 547. Not bad. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. I do think I want to keep him in slot 1 because I do want to see how he eats this super attack. I mean, if he just dodges it again, that would be hilarious to make my day. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So ZAMASU's up to 9.3 now. He's looking pretty good. This unit's looking great. I do think he's the best EZA out of the 4 that we got. But damn, he's looking so good. Damn, no hidden potential addition supers. We're not getting lucky with the hidden potential system. Okay, double digits. I see you, ZAMASU. Getting some dodges in there as well. Pretty good. This rotation is just disgusting. Just having these two ZAMASUs together with their damage reduction. Just you're not going to take damage at all, really, from most of these bosses. Such a fun rotation. I don't want to go too nuts here. I don't think we would kill. If we kill, I'll hop back in and do a different run. Just because I want to get the final form in, but I don't want to do it just yet. I don't think we'll kill here. It really just depends on how much Piccolo Jr. does here. Oh yeah, I don't think we'll kill. I don't think we'll kill. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay, ZAMASU, calm down, but this guy's too good. Calm down, but. But I do want to get his final form in the video. Piccolo Jr., just do 1, please. Thank you, Piccolo Jr. You can move on now. There we go. All right. So he's now up to 405. Not bad. So we're going to pop the domain, and then we're going to pop his active skill. This is True Power of God Fusion ZAMASU. Gets key 6, 300% attack, 100% defense. His damage reduction now is diminished to 30%. It's an additional 50% attack and a high chance of performing a crit hit when attacking. Launches an additional super attack every time the character attacks 2 or more times. Plus an additional 50% defense when performing a super attack for 3 turns for the start of turn. Disables enemy guards, superclass enemies and allies minus 10% attack. And he massively raises attack for 1 turn and causes immense damage, lowers enemy defense, blah, rada. So this bad boy can do a lot of damage. I'm gonna do this to drop all the tech orbs down. We're gonna get him a little bit of support here. Oop. Up to 421 now. I mean, like you could definitely, depending on how lucky you get with stacks, 14 mil, that's pretty powerful. Depending on how you get lucky with stacks, you could definitely get him in this form and he'll be pretty tanky. However, I just would rather keep him in his Fusion ZAMASU form, just to continue to stack him up to keep him at a higher defensive level. I feel like that was a pretty damn good showcase. I am gonna get a couple more turns with this bad boy. So we're gonna let this turn rock, as well as the next turn. But I will cut to when I was gonna say we're gonna let this turn rock. I bet I will cut to the next turn. Catch you guys in one moment. All right, so we are back. So ZAMASU's at 414. This is gonna be a pretty good turn for him. I am gonna shoot this active skill out because you don't really get to see this very often. So I'm gonna pop it real quick. God, I wish that Fusion Zamasu could actually link up with this guy's. See what he looks like after we get the support. 539. This rotation is just disgusting. Like, this is just death. Death and destruction on this rotation. I don't think he's living the merge Zamasu, if I'm not gonna lie. 14. I really want us to give me another one. Come on, give me an additional. I know you want to. Show up for the people. There we go. 16.5. And since he got the 2 additionals, he's a guaranteed additional after. So he could just shoot out 3 plus 15 million attack stats. Wow. This guy is insane. Definitely know how you guys feel about him in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Check me live at twitch.tv/sassypin. Use code sassypin at WJGG. Be on the lookout for the other showcasing, and y'all have a good one. Peace.